Boys, Clash Royale in VR. Apparently someone's made it. Let's react. So this video is from Coding Pencil. I turned Clash Royale into a VR game.
Can you remember those Clash of Clans VR videos? Well, what if I made Clash Royale in VR to get that exact same feeling? If you watched my last video, you should know I have already made a 3D version of Clash Royale. The one problem is, I won't be using it. That version of the game is being thrown into the void, never to be seen again. Wait, why am I getting rid of it when I can just strap a VR headset on? Well, you see, last video I made Clash Royale multiplayer, which may sound fine, but the thing is, I only have one VR. Instead, I'm gonna have to completely remove multiplayer and add my own creation, Jimothy. Jimothy is...
Whoa, the face reveal. We have seen a video. We saw that last one, bro. The one about the making it into a 3D game or whatever. That was cool. I made Clash Royale 3D.
Jimothy is... how can I put this? He is a clanker, but he is also a very good Clash Royale player. I think. I hope. I mean, I taught him how to play Clash Royale, so if he's bad, that means I'm bad. Okay, I'll shut up now. The main point is I'm gonna be in VR, sending Jimothy back to the scrapyard where he belongs. That sounds kind of bad how I'm saying it, but it's Jimothy. Right, who cares? Okay, I've been yapping for way too long now. Let's just go to how it started. They killed Jimothy! When I first opened the project, I copied all my work onto here. Hold up, didn't I just say I threw that project into the void? Well, I got it back because it's actually kind of hard to remember what I did. Plus, everything's already set up. At the moment, it's just better vision, since cubes aren't that interesting to look at. Unless you're weird and just love cubes. Anyway, all the code is getting removed, and I'll show you why. This was my AI script last time, at 1037 lines, while in my new version, it's only 321 lines. If you wonder why—
Oh no, bro. Is this a video where they just do AI for the whole thing? It better not be.
Really show my code, that's why. Now, I remade all of the basics from last video. The shuffle, which gives me random cards, elixir to place the cards, then AI and the actual placement itself. These two have the biggest changes, but for now, all the art related stuff is the same. Yes, the chop giant is still here. If you want more details from this part of the game, you can go back and watch my previous video. But trust me, everything is—
Supercell, bring that into the game as a skin. Chop giant, bro. Everyone would buy it.
From here on. The thing is, I've never actually made a VR game before since, well, my VR is used for other things. But
I would never be caught doing that in a video.
But it shouldn't be that hard to learn, right? Well, surprisingly, it was actually kind of easy. With VR, the only thing that you actually need to change is just the camera and the hands. So it's pretty much just one button and it's already done. If only multiplayer was the same, that would have saved me many hours, which are now gone forever. Hours of my life are just gone. I'm gonna die. Like Unity, just add multiplayer button, like, come on. So now all I need to make is a way to select the cards and then place them down. This leads me to my first objective, which is hands. Yeah, I record this in silence. Yeah, I'm sorry you have to see this. I first actually need hands to do any of this. So I made a quick model which looks a bit like hands, I guess. I mean, it's got a shape, it's just missing everything else. I just now need to make some animations, since in VR you can make your hands do different poses. There is 3 important ones for me to add.
Dude, imagine just like your opponent's fucking playing and you just rip a fucking middle finger. That would be sick. Supercell, make this happen, bro.
Pose, the point and pose, and most importantly, the grab pose. Now, I just throw that all into—
Oh shit, but then now you can't goon and play Clash at the same time. And you can't wipe your ass whilst playing Clash at the same time. Because then there's just gonna be one hand that's like— you know what I mean? It's not gonna work, is it? Bad idea, I take it back, Supercell.
Unity, and boom, I have working hands. I am just hands. Okay, I found the king's brother. Yes, they look similar, but trust me, this is not the king from Clash Royale, alright? I want to mention that for some reason I put way too much effort into making this guy.
That's
because
sick.
You literally can't even see him in the game. Back to something more important. I need a way to select the card since the UI disappears when you're in VR for some reason. Also, you can't use your mouse when in VR, so you wouldn't even be able to select it in the first place. I guess I can just sit here all day.
Oh
Watching
my goodness, I just thought of it. Guys, scrap what I just said, bro. This is not even about being caught gooning while playing. This is the optimal way to goon and clash.
Giant, that actually, you know,
It's been
it's actually
solved.
starting to look a bit beautiful, you know? Come here. What the hell am I doing?
Yo, how
bro?
realistic is VR
What am
though?
I doing? What am I doing with my life right now? Wait a second. Instead of having images, I could actually have actual objects in the scene to replace the cards. I think I might be a genius. So now we have all the cards in front of you. The main idea here is you can just grab the cards you want to place.
That's sick.
They do have
That
a
is
slight
sick.
problem though. Hey, come back. Right, hold the card
Wait.
right now. But anyway, you can now actually
Bro,
grab the
like that's so high skill. Imagine your placements are just like you have to throw them.
cards. One problem, I can't actually do anything with these cards. They just sit in my hand, doing nothing.
Fly!
Well, I already have everything made to place the cards from the PC version, so now I need to replace the mouse with my tip. I mean the tip of my finger. End clip. End clip. Now there's a big line which comes out to show where it's gonna place. One last thing, the troops wait a second before they actually start moving.
Oh, dude, I
also
like the
added arrows
throwing
and
one.
fireballs. Yes,
That's
that may
cool.
seem like a small change, but it completely changes how the troops do damage. Before, the troops would just damage at the beginning of the animation, but instead it starts doing damage at the end of the animation, which makes sense since that's kind of when the hit connects. But for the range guys, it first spawns an arrow or a cannonball. I mean a fireball. Yeah, I reused it. But I mean, like, if you have a choice between reusing something and making something new, always choose a smart option. And trust me, being lazy is smart. Just let that sink in. I still have a couple things from the UI still missing. There is the timer and the mana bar. If you weren't here for last video, yeah, I'm calling it mana because this is a completely original game. Alright, this is not Clash Royale. But anyway, I just did what I did before and just placed it in the world. Luckily there's a lot of space behind me since I didn't exactly think of doing VR at the time. So when it's at a top view, you can't even see the edge, but yeah, there's an edge.
Bro, like you guys ever seen the AI pictures where they took pictures? It was like pictures of them in the arena, you know, like in the stands, and you can see the shit happening down below. Made to look like an iPhone picture or like a Snapchat thing. That would be sick. That just shows you how sick VR Clash could actually be. Like if they made this properly, that's so sick.
Into the void basically. So now I'm gonna have to make a new arena. Wait, I'm in hell? Well actually that kind of
Yo,
makes
that's
sense since I use
cool,
Mega
bro.
Knight.
I like
Fair
this.
enough. By the way, you can join my Clash Royale clan in the description. Anyway, for this new arena, I was inspired by lava because you know I just like the color orange. Like the lights back there, I looked the wrong way. The lights back there are orange. I like orange. I like the fruit orange. I rate that a good like 9 out of 10. Good fruit. So the best thing I could take inspiration from was Pekka's Playhouse, since that is literally a lava arena. Now, when I think of lava, I think of rocks. I don't know why, I just think of rocks. So I just spammed rocks in the arena. There may be a bit too many, but I mean, it's better having more than less, I guess. There's also these towers that just placed for decoration. I don't know why they're there, but they're cool looking, I guess. Now, if you can't tell, I chose this place because it's an island. Why an island? Well, because islands are pretty much empty. There's just like water around the whole island, but instead of water, there's just lava. It's just endless lava. I also just love islands. I just need that.
Good idea though. Okay. I didn't mean to say that. What? Yeah, I've played them.
Add a berserker and then it should be perfect. Okay, just ignore what I just said there, right? Please. Now I have to change the sky since the blue kind of sticks out from the orangeness. So I just made the sky orange. Now it just fits in. Okay, everything's starting to come together. The only problem is this is kind of the easiest part. Introducing Jimothy. How can I make this tin skin
I thought he died.
flanker beats me at Clash Royale? That kind of sounded aggressive. I can't lie. I'm sorry to all robots out there. I do not mean this. This is a joke, robots. All right. So please don't kill me. But anyway, I'm gonna split his brain into parts. The first section is finding the most dangerous target on each side. And then the second part is how it's gonna react to it. So basically, Jimothy is just gonna be playing like a defensive chicken. Now finding the biggest threat is a lot more simple than you may think. And that's because I already have something. The mana cost. Usually the higher the mana cost, the more dangerous it is. So this gives Jimothy the info on where to attack first. Next up is how Jimothy will react. For this, I pretty much just made a list of the best reactions it can do. For example,
Yo, Imagine the UI, sorry, the AI that you play against is better than the trainer cheddar or whatever the fuck they have in Clash. Cause that shit is ass. How have they not invented like a better AI to play against? Genuinely. I swear the bots that I play against on ladder, like actual bots without the clan and shit, are like way better. They're so much smarter. I don't know why they struggle so much.
Placing a tanky troop at the front, placing archers at the back, simple stuff like that. It even tries to use arrows on the minions. This fully depends on which cards Jimothy has, so sometimes it can just make a bad move. But you know, even I make bad moves sometimes.
Holy shit, I just thought about something. Low key, cause a chess bot can win every game of chess, right? Like the greatest chess bot will beat every good player in chess. The AIs in Clash Royale can't beat even me. Does that mean that Clash Royale is harder than chess? Does that mean that Clash Royale is harder than chess, boys? I don't know. Let me know.
I mean, pretty much all the time, but that doesn't matter. Now, there is one last thing I need to add. Jimothy uses his hands to play stuff. Yep, that's just insane. That is insane. Wait, what's down there? Oh, whoa, let's ignore that. So, we have AI, but it's a bit boring right now since there's barely any cards. So, I'm gonna add some more. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit lazy, so I'm just gonna make the easiest cards possible right now. So, first of all, I'm gonna make a cannon, because I've already made a cannon in the game, so I might as well just reuse it. And if I'm gonna use a cannon, I may as well have the last two is a bit more difficult to figure
making
out,
hogs
so
gotta be
I went
impossible.
into my YouTube comment section and found someone who said mini pecker. And to be honest, I completely forgot about this guy. So, thank you, whoever commented that. That was a very good recommendation. And if you are watching the video, go into the comments, say your favorite game, a mobile game. Also like and subscribe, please. And thank you. Also, I have created a Twitch account. I want to do streaming at some point, so you know, just follow that.
Go follow
in the
chat.
description. That leaves me with one more card to create. So again, I went into my comment section, but this time I made a post. And in this post, someone said to add skeletons. And you know, I thought skeletons would be easy to make, so again, I'm adding that one. These are easy for me to add into the game since when I made the AI, I made it compatible with literally any card possible. Well, most cards.
No, this is hella effort though. I like this. Like this is no shade, but the guy that made Clash with the AIs, that was like that video must have taken 20 minutes. You know, this one's actually taking like weeks, oh no, of dedication. I like it.
As possible. So I just have to drag and drop the model and place the script on it, and it's pretty much done. I just put the stats on.
This is
and
so sick,
yeah,
bro.
It's ready to go. So the main objective here is making a model for every single one, except from the cannon, which is my first thing I'm gonna create. Hang on a second, didn't I just say all I need is a model to make this? Well, the thing is, the cannon works a bit differently to all the other cards. This is because it's a building, not an actual troop. A building doesn't move around, so it's a bit different. Also, more tanky troops like giants go after it first, so I'm gonna have to completely modify my AI script. I wasn't really thinking of this when I decided to make a cannon, so I may as well have just done something else because I didn't really save any time here. But you know, at least I have it, since I can just make any building now. Next up, we have Hog Rider. At first, I was excited, but then I realized my other models I made, and well, they're not exactly good.
Are they gonna make
But the
him
thing is,
black?
I think
Oh,
I
wow,
actually cooked
yeah.
it. Like, it doesn't look that bad, except from
That
the
looks
hog.
great.
Just like ignore that part. That part is bad. But it doesn't really matter that much since the main focus is the rider. Whatever his name is, he doesn't really have a name except it's just Rider, I guess. But I'm gonna completely change this. Why? Well, I don't want to get any issues from supercell, which I probably won't, since why would I? But you know, just in case, I can say it's original as well. So now I present Bull Rider. Yep. So I basically just gave.
Thank fuck they changed the color of his hair, bro. I was gonna say they just changed his skin color. That's kind of fucked. Or worst of all, if they just change the skin color below the neck, that's not good. Do not do that.
This pig some horns, and yeah, also just change the color and the weapon a bit, and it's done. Now, since Hog Rider pretty much works the same as the giant, I basically just copied the giant and changed the models over. So now I have a working Hog Rider. Now I'm gonna have to do this 2 more times. First with the mini pack. this is a lot easier to make since it's a lot more simple, since it's kind of like a robot. Which is why I named it Robot. Yeah, I don't even know if Mini P.E.K.K.A is a robot, but he's a robot now. So again, I pretty much just copy and paste the knight and change over from the knight to the Mini P.E.K.K.A. The Mini P.E.K.K.A works pretty much the same as the knight, it just does more damage. I also modified the map a bit, since in P.E.K.K.A.'s Playhouse, because it's called P.E.K.K.A.'s Playhouse, there's P.E.K.K.A heads in the background, so I kind of done the same thing. And again, this is not Clash Royale. This is not a P.E.K.K.A, this is a robot, alright? That's why it's got like a big horn on its head.
That
It's
looks
not the
really
same
good,
thing,
bro.
Okay, trust me.
That looks insane.
Well, you could also say it's horny.
That sound effect didn't work. Fuck. Wait, I got another one, surely. There we go.
The last guy I'm gonna add is the skeletons. And again, I thought this was gonna be easy, but well, I realized I don't actually know what human bones look like. So I done some bad things. I done some bad things to get some research, right? Trust me, I didn't want to do it, but now I know how to make a skeleton, right? So it was worth it in the end. For legal reasons, that's a joke, okay? What I actually done was just go on YouTube and just copy someone else. I'm sorry, that's what I done. Video on the side, just copying what that guy does. It's not stealing, I'm making something new. Again, this is not that guy's skeleton, this is my skeleton, right? These guys actually work a bit different, since, well, there's 3 of them. They also cost only 1 mana, so, you know, they're trash. But they are mostly for a distraction. So Jimothy will not be using these, since Jimothy he doesn't have the brain for this, alright? He doesn't have the brain for strategy, he's stupid, alright? He's a clanker, alright? I'm sorry I have to say it, but he's a clanker. And yeah, he's just more of a spam type of guy, you know? He just spams stuff down. Well, I'm just like skill. I'm pure skill.
Oh my god, bro. This is a deck he plays? No fucking wonder.
Bro, that's why I'm so good, alright? I'm just skill, right? Skill. Okay, so that's all the troops done, but you know, that comes with a lot of problems. It comes with a lot of bugs. But you know, call me an exterminator, because I'm gonna kill these bugs.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, I wrote that one down. Was that good?
Chat, what if I change my editing style to this, bro? Like where I just throw in memes in the middle of my like commentary. How would you guys feel about that?
Is that worth a like? Subscribe? No? Okay, fair enough. Now, before I do some more important, boring stuff, I want to make this look nice. The cards are getting removed because they look like trash, alright? I don't know what I was thinking of that disgusting purple color. Sorry if you like that color, but it's disgusting. But I made it better. It's got this nice blue gradient, and it's a low. I keep saying better, but you know, it's better. Another change is I made the health bars blue since, well, red on red, you can't exactly see anything. So, you know, I can actually see the health now. Now, there's still one big problem. I have 12 cards in the game at the moment. You can only have 8 cards in Clash Royale. So, well, am I going to remove cards or what? What am I going to do? Okay.
Damn, he made too many cards? Why, like, this is actual effort, bro. I would have just done 8. Played the bare minimum.
So I made a main menu with a deck builder. This is what you think it is. You just pick the cards you want, you pick the cards you don't want. It's literally the same as Clash Royale, so I don't know why I'm explaining it so much, but you know. Now, before I destroy Jimothy in VR, I need to first test this because, well, the main menu doesn't actually work in VR. So yeah, I need to fix that first. Because I had this problem where the laser would just go through the main menu, so I couldn't press the play button. But anyway, I got that fixed, and now it's ready. But wait, I don't have sounds. I need making sounds is my least favorite part of making any game, so, well, I'm not gonna make many sounds, but you will hear them in the gameplay, alright? So I'm not gonna focus too much on them. Anyway, time for the 1v1. Okay, quick warning from future me. There is a lot of—
Good night, Clee. Chat, do you guys think he made sounds with his mouth, or did he just add like actual sound effects in? Bro, this video is hella long, bro. This video is hella long. I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro.
cannon noises, and I'm sorry, they're really loud. They're too loud, alright? And I'm not redoing it, so deal with it, alright? Anyway, moving on. Okay, so this is Clash Royale in VR. Got everything here. This is all the card selections. I'm just pretty much choosing every single new card I have here. So, yeah. Alright. So, Jimothy is about to get destroyed. Hopefully. It will be pretty embarrassing if I lose to him, to be honest. Because he's not actually that good. I mean, he's really good. He's the best AI I've ever made.
Dude, what is that? What is that wind sound? Did he add wind to the fucking game?
Just ignore what I just said. Anyway, start off with a a bull rider. Let's listen to the sound. I don't know how loud that's gonna be for you, but I mean, who cares? The sounds are kind of trash. I just made them like right now. I just pretty much just made that sound.
Sorry, what is that noise, bro?
I don't know why I placed that there. All my Clash Royale skills are gone. He's gonna get pooed on. I'm gonna place a skeleton as soon as he gets over there. Boom. I'm just gonna start.
Is that supposed to be the lava?
Save some time. Boom. Alright. You guys know what Clash Royale is, so I'm not gonna talk about it too much. That's the wrong way around. Who cares? Who cares? Alright? No one cares. Okay. Anyway, so as I said before, I'm gonna can't even speak. I'm gonna make a Twitch account because, as you can see, my upload schedule is absolute trash. Plus, I've got a job as well, so I'll probably make. Well, it's only a
What the fuck is happening?
seasonal job, so it's not gonna be forever. But I make videos really slowly, so I need like another way of doing stuff without you know having to make a whole game and then edit a video about it. So that's what I want to do, Twitch. So there'll be a Twitch in like the description, so I can just play games. I can maybe show you what games I'm making at the moment, so like what's in my next video, do progress. I might have like a game that I just make for Twitch video, like Twitch streams, I mean.
Yo, what the fuck is going on, bruh? There's another 3 minutes of this? How?
And then again, I'm gonna make another YouTube channel which is just for like the streams and for like game content videos, because this channel is just gonna be for like the game dev stuff.
There's no way he's just in the game for the rest of this.
But obviously, there's a PC version as well.
Well,
where
he lost? Oh my goodness, bro. There's no way. Okay, thank God I didn't fucking stay all that time just to see him lose.
Jimothy, bruh. Jimothy. I made you, Jimothy. Is it? Am I stuck here? Is it gonna take me back to the menu? Guess so. Just gotta stay here for. Why is there cards up there, bro? Okay, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Tell me what other games you want me to do or whatever, and see you next.
Alright, W's, boys. Fucking W's, bro. What a video. Oh, that's a great freeze frame right there. Smash subscribe to Coding Pencil. In fact, I will do that now. Big dubs.